Y'all, let's give it up one more time for my little brother Lucas, y'all. Well, good morning once again, everybody. My name once again is Dr. Ansel Augustine. I presently work for the USCCB over African American Affairs. I'm originally from New Orleans, Louisiana. But I was told I could give a quick shout out before I start my speech, which is simply this. I noticed my school that I graduated from with my Jesuit education wasn't mentioned. So shout out to Loyola University, New Orleans. 1, 2, 3, presente. All right. I was homecoming king there in 1999. Not that it matters, but you have royalty in front of you. So don't clap. They ain't give me nothing. But this morning, this Sunday, we're about to have church this morning. Can we have church? So I need my church family to repeat after me. Tell it like it is. Now I want you to turn to your neighbor on your right, point to him and say, tell it like it is. Now turn to your other neighbor. I know you're not looking at each other because they're looking at someone else, but it's okay. Turn to your other neighbor and say, tell it like it is. Give yourselves a round of applause, family. I want to share a prayer with you that hangs above my computer at my desk at the USCCB as a reminder of what I am called to be and what we are called to be. And it's simply this: peacekeeper versus peacemaker. And it's written by some holy person. I don't know who it is. But I share it with you this morning as a moment of prayer, and it simply goes like this. There is a difference between a peacekeeper and a peacemaker. Peacekeepers don't care about resolving anything. They just want the noise to stop. In order to be a peacemaker, you actually have to confront the issue, deal with it, and try to broker peace in the midst of it. Jesus said, blessed are the peacemakers. All my peacemakers, let me hear you say, tell it like it is. Tell it like it is. You see, I don't have a lot of time up here, but I want to tell you a real quick story. On the back of my phone is a sticker that says, baptized when the levees broke. 20 years ago, when Hurricane Katrina struck my hometown of New Orleans, Louisiana, I was the only full-time black Catholic youth minister in the Archdiocese of New Orleans. My home parish, St. Peter Claver, because we were funded by a religious order, we were able to afford staff salaries. And I was doing this work fighting the Archdiocese Youth Ministry Office. I was the black sheep, literally, trying to make sure that my black youth, not only from my parish, but the other 26 black Catholic parishes, the 3 black Catholic high schools, and even young adults from Xavier University of Louisiana, the only Catholic HBCU in the country, were welcomed at the table. And many times I was alone in that fight. Well, then in 2005, Hurricane Katrina hit that August, and my fight changed. I lost 19 people, including my girl, in the storm. And I don't share that for you to feel sorry for me, but I just need you to understand, baptized when the levees broke, meaning not only was I baptized in the church as a young child, I'm a cradle Catholic, but it helped me sharpen my focus and my purpose to continue to be a voice for my community, but also those on the margins that may not have a voice at the tables that God was sending me to. So my question to you, family, what is your purpose? For me, like I said, when I'm at spaces and places that I started going to when I started working for the Archdiocese of New Orleans and national conferences, the fight was different. Mostly, we had well-intentioned folks coming to New Orleans who didn't understand the rich heritage and culture of my city. You know, us old New Orleanians pre-Katrina didn't consider ourselves part of America. We considered ourselves more likely the northernmost point of the Caribbean. The way we thought, the way we acted, our food, all that stuff was different from where other people resided in the United States. That's why when they came to New Orleans, they felt they were stepping into something else. But the fight was to help these good-intentioned folks understand your role here is not to fix us, but to minister and learn alongside us. That's why Pope Francis talks about accompaniment. And that's what it looked like at that time. Someone say, tell it like it is. Tell it like it is. Also, the harsh reality still to this day, New Orleans is #1 in the world for mass incarceration. And that affected my family, I have a brother that's still locked up in Angola State Penitentiary, but also my youth ministry work if I was truly to be authentic to the work God called me to be. And one thing I learned in my 26 plus years of prison ministry is this, is that we don't bring Jesus to the margins. We encounter the Christ that's already there. And that's what we must remember, family. So as I close with this, to all that are here in the work that I'm doing at the USCCB and beyond, remember, we are called to have authentic encounters with all. In my 27 years of ministry full-time, I've frequently had to be the lone black face in many spaces. And many times, if there are other faces, they're the lone black-minded face in meetings and conferences. Black and brown folks are more than just faces for promotional materials, but we have gifts to share. Let us remember that. Someone say, tell it like it is.
Tell it like it is.
So as you go from this place, do not leave as saviors that need to teach people how to exist in the spaces that they were in before you got there. Leave as disciples ready to be enriched and encounter Jesus through those who you will serve alongside. Let us be the prophets that our world needs, to teach that we are not here to control, but liberate and empower. So I finish with this, family. I'm constantly inspired by the Saintly Seven. Who are they? For those that y'all don't know, November is Black Catholic History Month in the United States, in the Catholic Church. And there are 7 Black Catholics that resided and ministered here in the United States that are on the road to canonization. We don't have an African-American Catholic saint yet. My TD who raised me, my grandma and them, yeah, they saints, but they're not recognized by the church, capital S. And yeah, we have the saints in New Orleans whose record sucks this year. But I'm talking about the Catholic Church. And so these 7 remind me this. Many of them were actual enslaved ancestors, property, not thought as fully human. But yet, they did not allow society to define them. They used their faith to define society, and their impact is still felt today. So no matter where you are, no matter what you do, be your authentic self. Don't let the fake news, and don't let the fake opinions, and don't let other people's thoughts define you. You were created for a unique purpose. You're not called to be Dr. Augustine. You're called to be you. And that's what God needs, and that's what the world needs today. So be your authentic self. Don't be scared to be who God called you to be. And so I leave with this, family. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. Don't you dare be afraid to tell it like it is. Amen and thank you.